Doc Rich back at it again on the surgeon's table today. We got Akala, Fire in the Booth, part number 2. This is what we're going to be checking out today. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure you guys go and follow me on social media. The links will be typed up in the description box down below, where you guys can feel free to DM me anything else that you would like to see. But without further ado, Carla, you next up on the surgeon's table. Let's get surgical with it, baby. Let's rock. I know you gonna dig this. Oh yeah, perfect.
Carla, brother, you know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble. Hey, talk to me. Holla at me.
Knowledge is power.
Facts.
Volume 1 mixtape, 28th of May. Listen.
Okay.
Colonialism.com. Tiny bit more vocal, please, actually.
Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Knowledge is power, always. Listen.
The scam, brother, the scam!
Talk to me.
Oi, mate, my personal life's great. Some of you would love me more if I rub that in your face. Okay, well,
my personal life is great. Some of you would love me more if I rub that in your face. A shot at, a lot of rappers who all they rap about is the money, cars, and clothes that they have. They ain't really got no substance. That's all they talk about.
Us run down the resume and have a little chat about Akala's living today. Big whip, nice yard, been all over the globe. Look how many continents that I have done. Shows, couple little companies, neat little office, everything going swell. Little bit of profit, built a business educating kids from the block. So far as I'm concerned, you gotta be a mug to not rate him. Own my own masters, still my own master. Novels and scripts on the way. Rappers
own his own masters. He's still his own master. A lot of artists that people listen to, they don't own their masters. They don't own the copies of their music. They don't own their music, which is crazy because they're the ones that created their music, and you don't even own what you created. Akala like, no. That's not my situation. I own my own shit. I am my own master. Ain't no figurehead. Ain't nobody sitting up in the office telling me what I need to do and where I need to be. I'm my own master. Gotta salute that.
It's just a part of the genius in his head, and he knows it, dickhead. Since I used to kick ball for West Ham with my big head. Back in school days, wearing hand-me-downs from my sister, and gal was still onto man. Now that's some Ross charisma. It's just a nipper. I took my first pull of Rizla. And who you think gave me that? Yeah, my bigger sister. So when we speak of struggle, cousin, it's yours. You know the same old madness. Working class poor, yeah. May have won a couple awards. I guarantee you that my family just as messed up as yours. All the abuse and the alcoholism and drug addiction. Uncles going to prison. This is working class living in Britain. It ain't great. You gotta be kidding. So please don't ever get confused by me spitting. Cause yes, I said the ghetto's in our head, but no, I didn't mean if you live next to a food yard, let that's in your dreams. I meant believing in the madness they spout about us is far more dangerous than putting us in council houses. So yeah, I criticize, but from a place of love, never, ever. Cause I think that I've become above every young brother you wanna judge as a
yeah, I criticize, but from a place of love. Never feeling like I'm above. Like, yeah, I'm talking my shit. Not because I'm in a better situation. It's coming from a place of love. I'm trying to educate you. I don't want you to think I'm talking down on you. We on the same. Come on, Carla. I like that.
Never, ever, cause I think that I've become above every young brother you wanna judge as a tug. It's me, man, it's a little guidance and love, so I think that you're the mug. And why be smug when it's an actual fact? We all commit crime simply by paying tax. Cause we didn't go and tickle them people in Iraq and ask them so politely for all the minerals we extract.
We all committing crime simply by paying tax, cause we paying for them to go. Okay. Carla getting deep with it right here. They ain't gonna, they ain't like that one, Akala.
Tickle them people in Iraq and ask them so politely for all the minerals we extract. We blew children's heads off, set fire to backs.
Damn.
With a gangster nation, get down and you get clapped. So when you see the youth, they're running around on the road with heaters, don't be surprised, they're just copying their leaders. Long as the wars stay in places that are brown and poor.
That's deep right there. That's deep. So when you see these kids running around with the guns, they only following their leaders. Damn, Akala. Damn.
Down and you get clapped. So when you see the youth they're running around on the road with heaters, don't be surprised, they're just copying their leaders. Long as the wars stay in places that are brown and poor, we can all pretend to be abhorred, but we applaud. If you go up to Knightsbridge and get violent, the policeman that duckers you will probably get knighted. If I don't want to fight you cuz it ain't cuz I'm frightened, I'd just rather fight with those who really think they're titans. I ain't scared of bleeding, I am scared of breathing another breath in this world where everything is so uneven. When millions murdered in the Congo when it's barely news. But if a footballer's wife should buy a pair of shoes, I'm supposed to give a fuck. Apparently, I do not.
That's why I don't watch the news anymore. That's why I don't watch the news. It's either biased bullshit, like they try to paint the picture of whatever agenda that they have, or it's just shit that I don't really give a fuck about. It ain't like actual shit that's really going on. And honestly, I thought about starting my own news channel. You know what I mean? Where you know, I would report unbiased news. I would just give facts. The people can decide what they want to do with that information. But that's all I want at the end of the day. When I used to watch the news, I wanted facts. I don't want a biased opinion. I don't want you to try to impersonate your thoughts onto. Just give me the facts. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I'm going to form my own opinion. Just give me the facts. You can't lie to me. I'm not fucking stupid. You can't tell me the grass is purple when I can look at it and tell that it's fucking green. I swear the news was trying to do that with certain stories and shit. You know, that's why I stopped watching it. I literally don't watch the news anymore. I used to watch the news every morning, you know, just to see what's going on in the world, just to check in, you know. But at a certain point, I just got tired of the bullshit, you know. Either like he said, it's a bunch of fluff, you know, shit that I don't really give a fuck about. Some football player's wife, you know, buying a new pair of Gucci shoe or red bottoms and she wore them out to some dinner ball. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Why the fuck do I? Or it's some political statement and they're trying to bend the truth to try to benefit their side of the argument. Just give me the facts. I would respect you more if you just gave me facts and let me determine what to do with that. You know? So, like, maybe eventually I will start a news channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what the news is just bullshit. Like, it's just all biased crap. You know? I just want an unbiased thing. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about the news in the comment section.
The world's a reflection of your block. And if you think a world that profit from their death and be totally cool, thinks you're better cause you live here, you're a bloody fool. Look around at genocidal abuse. I swear humanity ain't nothing but a virus with shoes. Then I pick my nephew up from school and I look at the youths and see the love they show each other, and I'm just so confused because they ain't learned yet what is their race or religion. So we're born unconditioned, but we learn to play our position in the system. Look what that does to our recognition of self. We grow suspicion of our own intuition. Now listen, Akala's sick, but he raps about racism too much. Could you imagine I gave a flying? Cause it's amazing how many want to claim they love this music with no respect for the actual struggle that produced it. Did hip-hop not start in segregated hoods? And them hoods?
He said, yeah, I rap about the racism. That's the struggle I had to go through to produce it. Like, of course, you know?
For the actual struggle that produced it. Did hip-hop not start in segregated hoods? Are them hoods not still segregated? So it's really good. Are the First Nation not still on reservations where the age of 46 is the average life expectation? And fellas, I wonder where the favelas have been suddenly knocked down and replaced with something better. If you got sense, you see fights are joined, and race, class and gender besides are the same coin. So if you're really down for justice, whoever the people who suffers, whoever you are, I consider you my sister's brothers, but call it what it is, like calling.
I don't care where you from, what color you are, whoever suffers, I consider you my brother. I consider you family. That's 100. That's 100. He's saying struggle could be with any race, culture, or creed. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know, it could be from somebody that's purple that's struggling. You know?
My sister's brothers, but call it what it is, like Carlin or Bill Hicks. Not these patronizing left-wing little twits that ask me dumb shit on a superior tip and wanna act like cause I read I saw less violence as a kid. Don't make me an exception for your mental protection from accepting the madness in the system we are left in. That was the clearest thing to come of August events. All the closet bigots started speaking their minds again. So when a Jamaican or Asians misbehaving, of course it's cause of their skin. Blonde hair kills a million people, that's just him. And it's entertaining, some people are so thick, but I prefer that than all of the fake grins, cause it's the only problem. People claim they wanna solve but don't actually wanna talk about how it evolved. You are told this country really yours, sir. What they did to brown people did to their own poor first, and originally in the States working class whites were also enslaved, and no one talks about it today. Ever since the master came with the system.
Well, that's news to me. I guess you learn something new every day. And listen, I'm not afraid to learn. I mean, I said I'm not afraid to learn. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm learning something new. That's news to me. If y'all got more information on that, let me know in the comment section. Please educate your boy. I like learning new shit. You know what I mean? Say that one more time, cause I
actually want to talk about how it evolved. You are told this country really yours, sir. What they did to brown people did to their own poor first, and originally in the States working class whites were also enslaved, and no one talks about it today. Ever since the master came with the system of privilege, made the working whites the overseers, mulattoes the house, cause put the darkest blacks in the field. That mind is with us still. $1 billion industry, skin cream and bleaching pills. And let's be honest, most people in my complexion to this very day still think they're better than the darker section. You say it's changed, then only edge.
Any of my homies will tell you I've always gone against that little stupid ass light skin versus dark skin. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Put your face in a book somewhere. Educate yourself. Like that whole little thing is just retarded as hell. Like, what are you talking about? Light skin versus dark skin. I guarantee you, if you walked into a KKK club as a light skin, you getting shot the same way that I'm getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Light skin versus... You sound stupid as shit. You're black. What are you talking about? You're black. It's all, you know what I mean? And like he said, it honestly created a huge industry of skin lightening, you know, cream and shit. Like, people really started to think that they were too black. And that's a shame. I don't give a fuck if you was purple. You should be happy being purple. You unique. You different. Be proud of that. I ain't trying to look like everybody else. You know?
To this very day still think they're better than the darker section. You say it's changed, then only educate me about Wilberforce, not about the Africans in Haiti who beat the armies of the British, Spanish and Napoleon. From the moment they stolen them, there was no controlling them.
My bad, fam. I did not see that ad coming. Did not see that one coming. All right.
When I was in school, she said, no, you never fought for freedom. No, we freed you. And you were on your knees pleading. And what's more, did you know that we kind of saved you from the barbarism of Africa? You should be grateful when enough of our own people can't be bothered to read that they actually believed that we were swinging from trees. They don't know the Kingdom of Congo had embassies in Italy 500 years ago. Literally ain't heard of St. Maurice nor Septimus Severus. They ain't studying the past cause they think it's irrelevant, and attempts at pretending ancient Egyptians weren't African. Nothing more than pseudo-intellectual lies. They obviously ain't read what Aristotle and Herodotus said about people that they saw for their own eyes. And Egypt's been invaded since the fall of the pharaohs. Not once, not twice, but many times. So nobody wants to explain why so many statues are missing noses, even when them statues made of granite. It ain't one people alone mistaught about themselves. We live on Celtic land, but don't learn about...
was that the whole note? Was that a reference to like trying to hide the fact that they were black? Let me know in the comments.
So nobody wants to explain why so many statues are missing noses, even when them statues made of granite. It ain't one people alone mistaught about themselves. We live on Celtic land, but don't learn about the Celts. The same Irish people you characterize as stupid during the dark ages, some of the most educated living in Europe. And did you learn the numbers you count with every day was invented by Indian people? I bet you didn't. Or how many million Indians fought for Britain in both world wars. Still you got the cheek to call them immigrants. We don't learn about the Moors of...
That's another thing too. I know we was talking about Britain, but here in the U.S., like, I honestly have found myself feeling bad for Indians. Because in school, we're always taught Christopher Columbus discovered America. Bullshit. You know, as I got older, I discovered that that's bullshit. So why the fuck are you feeding me this load of shit? Why the fuck? No disrespect, but why the fuck are you telling me that this Christopher Columbus guy discovered America when it was already discovered? So you mean to tell me that the let me see, that noise cancellation technology is already here, and then I could just come out and say, I discovered noise cancellation, and then I get credit for it? It's already been discovered. Like, I already got it in my headphones. But I could just come out here and just be like, you know, hey, today I discovered noise cancellation. It's amazing. It's great. You should use it. And I get the credit for it? How does that even make sense? How do you discover something that's already discovered? That just logically, that don't even fucking make sense. So why the hell are we talking about Christopher Columbus in the first place? And I think you guys said even the Chinese had been here. I believe it was the Chinese that you guys said, or the Vikings or something, that had been here before then, because there's evidence on the coastline of somewhere. You know, there's some artifacts that came from that were traced back to a certain group of individuals somewhere here in America along the coastline. So that, like, why are we talking about Christopher? I'm just curious. And then, like, we put them on, like, what do you call those, goddamn, man, I can't think of what's the technical term for the reservations. This is Indian land. They were here well before anybody else was here. Christopher Columbus ain't discovered shit. He discovered who Indians were. That's about it. But he ain't discovered America. You know, and just the way the Indians have been treated, man, is honestly sad. It really is, and I don't think it gets enough. I don't think it gets enough publicity. And I ain't even Indian. I'm not an ounce of Indian. You know what I'm saying? I know some people try to claim that I got Indian. I got 10% Indian. You can see it in my head. Nah, shit, I ain't got an ounce of Indian. You know what I mean? But what's fair is fair, and what's wrong is wrong. And the way the Indians been treated, man, is fucked up. But I guess they've been treated like shit all over the place too, which is a tragedy. It's a tragedy, you know. Shout out to all my Indian brothers and sisters out there, man, for real.
Didn't, or how many million Indians fought for Britain in both world wars. Still you got the cheek to call them immigrants. We don't learn about the Moors, of course. For some that knowledge dangerous. Is it a problem, the impact they had on the Renaissance? When people take power over another group, we minimize their achievements so we can make it feel true. So if you think Columbus was first to sail ocean.
Yep. There you go. When you say that one more time. That's
the impact they had on the Renaissance. When people take power over another group, we minimize their achievements so we can make it feel true. So if you think Columbus was first to sail ocean blue, you probably believe Elvis invented rock and roll too. Hey, for the record, no doubt.
I did do some research that Elvis actually didn't discover rock and roll. It was actually already being played.
I believe in peace, but not for 1 second, and they'll turn the other cheek. And slap you, slap them back, take teeth. The only way a bully ever learn is getting beat. Fire with.
That's facts. I believe in peace, but you best believe you slap me, I'ma slap the fuck out you back. I ain't gonna start nothing, not anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with myself. I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. I ain't a little hothead, you know, like I was before, you know, where people would say something crazy to me and I'd be, let's go. You know, when I felt like I had something to prove, oh shit, go ahead, keep going, you know. I mean, if you really want to fight, I mean, we could do it, but you know, I ain't gonna even waste my time with all the talking, because it's irrelevant, you know what I mean. But if you slap me, you best believe the wrath is coming. I ain't turning the other cheek. I ain't just gonna be like, you know, I believe in peace, so I ain't gonna even hit you back, bro. I ain't gonna even, you know, I'm swinging full force. I'm hitting you with that Mike Tyson hook.
Take teeth. The only way you bully ever learn is getting beat.
Facts.
Fire with fire, nah, fire with water. See, the life-giving force is stronger than the destroyer. That's why these MCs can't speak to me. No, all men are not made equally. My brain's made of iron fiber, conducting the livest wire. My average grade's higher than Oxford or Cambridge require. I don't want credit because I got a message. I want credit because I'm
Oxford, Cambridge, credit. Ah!
Did it. When I came out way back in 04, sister had just won every award. Most man would have done the bait thing, put big sis on the chorus chords. That would have been A-list sure. Quickly I would have been famous more, but look how I came in this thing raw. Bang up the streets some more. If I MC then I heard me rap, I'd be like, what the? I ain't never gonna be that good, so I better not push my luck. It will embarrass me. Only insanity would make you challenge me. Better hope if we bump heads, that day that I feel like charity. If not, it's a beating, and there ain't no.
Only insanity would make you challenge me. You better hope if we ever bump heads, I'm feeling like just handing you one for charity. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I ain't never gonna be that good, so I better not push my luck.
Look.
It will embarrass me. Only insanity would make you challenge me. Better hope if we bump heads, that day that I feel like charity. If not, it's a beating, and there ain't no use in searching for meaning. Cause all it means is that you are crap and I am a genius. Why I'm Panama. I push the parameter. Can you imagine if I'm sicker than average? I killing with character. Benjamin Banneker. Look at the marriage. Stamina damage. Away from Britannica. Gotta look for the whole of the calendar. So cold that I roll in the challenger. Why you man roll with the amateurs? I'm too much harder. You can just call him Father Akala, but I don't talk shit like a pastor. You already know that I'm smarter than half a bloody disaster. If I ever start a
Did he say I don't do shit like a pastor?
gotta look for the whole of the calendar. So cold that I roll in the challenger. Why you man roll with the amateurs? I'm too much harder. You can just call him Father Akala, but I don't talk shit like a pastor. You already know that I'm smarter than half a bloody disaster. If I ever start, I'm probably a prodigy.
Let me know what he said right there, cause he going fast as shit right now. And listen, I ain't perfect at understanding this UK, the UK accent. Not yet. I know a lot of y'all think I am, but man, when they start going fast like that, it's tough for your boy. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm not about to sit here, I keep it 100 with y'all. I ain't about to sit here and act like I got what he said when I really fucking didn't. You know what I mean? Y'all respect that about me, so I'm gonna keep that.
You can just call him Father Akala, but I don't talk shit like a pastor. You already know that I'm smarter than half a bloody disaster. If I ever start, I'm probably a prodigy, make you a martyr. For these crap MCs that mumble, then see me in the flesh and crumble. Never told you that I was humble. No, I'm not. Don't lie. I'm so sure in my writing ability that I feel like I'm finding divinity. Sit down, let me rhyme a soliloquy. My agility, time in this military. What a scene, get a team for the mini-me. It seems you're a fiend for the mimicry. Your team couldn't dream of the synergy that I been when I scheme on a wicked beat. There goes again with the big words with best syllables. Get your dictionaries out, that's what I'm about. Clowns wanna shout.
Get your dictionaries out, there you go with the big syllables.
Man of the letters I read and I'm sure that I'm better. Never regret an endeavor to dead an oppressor. I think that the lepers that think that their pleasures are better endeavors than all of our pressures. But see me, born in a rage, maroon blood coursing my veins. As you can see, I was born for the stage, but I'll never be their cultural maid. Some say that we're political, is what they're doing isn't. Don't they preach a political doctrine called materialism? But for all the Italian clothes that you wear, or German cars that you drive, or French champagne that will buy, will still be monkeys in their eyes. So why you were begging it? Who knows? Italians fight to wear Jamaican clothes. Italians call their own women, but everyone's entertainment, bro. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the one with the codes that flows all over the globe. I'm bunning out.
Ooh. Do Italians call their girls bitches for the entertainment?
But for all the Italian clothes that you wear, or German cars that you drive, or French champagne that will buy, will still be monkeys in their eyes. So why you were begging it? Who knows? Italians fight to wear Jamaican clothes. Italians call their own women, but everyone's entertainment, bro.
For all that designer shit that you wearing, all that fancy shit that you putting all this value into. People are just foolish, man. Things only have value that you value is for the most part, value is consumer created. That's what people don't realize. Why do you think companies have all of a sudden like really buckled down on the quantity aspects of things? I see it all over the place now. And maybe it was because I never really paid close attention to it. Y'all can let me know in the comment section. But I definitely feel like more and more companies now are limiting the quantity of things that they create to artificially inflate the price. If I create a shortage, then everybody's going to want it. Price is a product of consumer demand. Of quantity and demand. If the number of products is low, but the demand for the product is high, then you could charge whatever the fuck you want to. I only made 100 of these, but 100 only made 100 copies of this product. But 10 million people want it. So guess what? I know it's a few of y'all that can pay, $500,000 to $1 million for it. So that's what I'm gonna charge. When the product probably only costs the company $25,000 to make, if they selling it for $500,000 to $1 million, Motherfuckers they so focused on trying to show off all the time. Like, I ain't trying to be the fun police. I got some expensive shit that I want too. You know what I mean? But it's just stuff that I always dreamed of having. Like, I don't, and the shit actually looks good. The shit look cold as shit. I don't think anybody would disagree with it. I've seen some shoes, some designer shoes that look like the company just took a stamp and just stamped their name on the side and just said, here's some designer shoes, $500 a pop. Here you go. And motherfuckers just lining up for them bitches like it's crack. And I'm like, bro, like, do you not see how ugly these joints are? You just buying them because of their name on the side. And that's sad. You ain't even buying them because you really like them. Because you can't tell me that you like them ugly ass shoes. Because I done seen a couple Reeboks, like cheap ass Reeboks that look exactly like them. So why don't you buy those? If you really like that style of shoe. But I ain't trying to call nobody out though. I ain't gonna say no names. But we done all seen it,
Who knows? Italians fight to wear Jamaican clothes. Italians call their own women for everyone's entertainment, bro. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the one with the codes that flows all over the globe. I'm bunning down shows, but still don't oil my chest and pose. Pose a threat to the power structure. Not because we're anything special, but because we're the people together. And that's the only way things change ever.
Facts.
Oh my gosh. Akala just tore the building to pieces. I don't even know what to say. I feel like I just been schooled for a hot minute right there. Certain MCs, you know what? Like, I don't want to hear you. Don't call my phone. If you ain't...
Yo, little story. Let's take him down. Yo, listen. Yo.
I know you gonna dig this.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day that will turn us insane.
Oh,
absolute power corrupts, absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day. Yo, listen.
It's not the poverty, it's just the inequality. That's deep right there. It's not necessarily the money. Say that one more time, please.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day. Yo, listen. In a scheme of living, my life wasn't hard, but as far as Britain goes, I practically starved. Sleeping in a tracksuit, gas meter running out, electric car off as well, candles lighting up the house. Looking in my mother's eyes, I see how she feels. The strain and the pain of just paying bills that ain't real. And that's how I grew, like so many more. And that was part of who I am very sure. You wanna know the rage I feel in my stomach? No, my mom and dad split up when I was still in her stomach. And not everything that happened I will put in 16s, but I will tell you enough so you will know what I mean. Okay. My boy's mother got cancer the same time as mine, but his mother...
We about to say his mother died, and we about to get into
Amazon's
some
got
shit.
low prices on millions of items.
died and mine survived. It was crazy back then. When I was like 10, already had the mental strength more than many grown men. This was a couple years after my stepdad left. Did he really know the crazy mess that he left? Because mum done recover from the lumps in her neck, but being poor and alone couldn't cope with the stress. My big sis fought, so much so, now I hadn't left school. When she left home, I was 13 by now, still a little kid, innocent. Next couple years though, will turn him to a militant. That is the result of no food in the fridge. And every other day you're getting searched by the pigs. Plus these patronizing teachers though, my grade sick, trying to emasculate me, yeah, turn me to a Anna. Don't mean a woman, please let me be clear. I mean a spine.
Try to emasculate me, turn me to a bitch. I would assume that's what he was about to say. Or that's what he did say and they like just edited it out.
Yeah, turn me to a Anna. Don't mean a woman, please let me be clear. I mean a spineless man, because what do they fear? More than a working class brown male with a brain. When our energy is harnessed, everything changed. Look at Pac, look at Marley, look at Hendrix, look at Garvey. This is the potential that is wasted on a daily basis. A racist, classist world that we're living. Still we coming for nothing and we educate millions. I see why it scares you. It's like, how dare you overcome obstacles that we have been careful to place in your way every step of the way. In this so-called democracy where kids get sprayed, blacks and the Asians, Turks and the chavs, crowded in council flats, living like ants. And who's more confused than so-called white trash, talking this madness but they want their country back. It never was yours. You should read.
Anybody else hear that? I thought I just heard some real shit. Y'all hear that? Hold on. Let me check.
Asians, Turks and the chavs, crowded in council flats, living like ants. And who's more confused than so-called white trash, talking this madness but they want their country back. It never was yours. You should read more. What they did to brown people, they did to their own poor. But people's memory short, so much that I'm seeing black.
He brought that joint back. This country ain't none of ours. People saying they want their country back. What country? This America? This ain't mine. I ain't from here. This ain't white folks. They ain't from here. This Indian land. I just was talking about that. Indians were here. If anybody can claim America, it should be the Indians. I ain't got a lick of Indian in my blood. I'm just speaking on what's real. Who was here first? If we're talking about who was here first, then I mean there's no discussion to be had. It's the Indians. I think we can all agree on that. This ain't nobody's land. This is our land, if anything. You know what I'm saying? We share this shit. And if anybody were to claim it, it's got to be the Indians. And we all getting kicked the fuck out. Including myself. I'm gone. If anybody's going to claim America, it's going to be the Indians. They were here first. That's just fair. That's just what it is. And if we ain't doing that, then it's everybody's. We all share it. You know, it's like some people ain't get taught how to share when they was kids. Your mom, you know, some people moms and pops didn't teach them how to share their toys, I guess. You know? God damn. Talk your shit, Akala, please.
Country back, it never was yours. You should read more. What they did to brown people, they did to their own poor. But people's memory short, so much that I'm seeing black and Asian kids cuss Eastern Europeans. No pot to piss in, makes competition. I fail to see how this is an effective system when cats and dogs in America and Britain eat better food than most of humanity, and we spend our technology only on killing. How is this more than sophisticated savagery? It was one.
I don't know about over there in the UK, but here in the US, nigga, dude, we spend a lot of money on the military. And listen, I'm not necessarily against it. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not necessarily against spending a lot of money on the military. I like sitting here feeling, somewhat safe, knowing that, you know, America is one of the top militaries in the world, in the entire, world. And if anything were to come up, I can at least feel a little bit comfortable knowing that we can stand our ground. At worst, we can stand our ground. So I'm not against it. Don't get it twisted, but yeah, we should be able to make a few cutbacks here and there, because I mean the budget for the military is like fucking astronomical. Like can I get a couple checks? You know what I'm saying? Just shit, just a few $100, you know what I'm saying, a week will be cool. You know? Real shit though. You know, listen, if anybody knows the exact budget the US spends on the military, type it in the comment section. And I guarantee you, y'all jaws would drop. Like, what the fuck y'all spent that much money on the military. Holy shit. Y'all better have one of the best militaries in the world spending that kind of bread. You know, spending that much money.
Only on killing. How is this more than sophisticated savagery? It was once said, the world is a stage, each person just an actor with a part to play, like the middle class kids and kids of the rich that have everything, but yet still they pissed on they coke and ketamine, strung out on. I ain't generalizing, look at the evidence, so go to Glastonbury any year, you will see. But unlike Carnival, it won't be crawling with police, this is London. The kids on the very next street had a very different life experience from me. And in my experience, they can't help but be smug after a lifetime of what they think's just good luck. But they're still more anxious and more thankless. Unearned privilege weighs like an anchor, that's why they copy what we do, trying to be what they not. They will grow up though and get better jobs and maintain a system that they claim that they hated. They can't fight against, they got a stake in this matrix. Hip-hop is just a fad to them. You didn't know? But for us, this is our living, breathing soul. And yeah, they might backpack in South America or even volunteer in an African village. But all said and done, when push comes to shove and hits the fan of middle class and British, and I ain't even dissing. That's just how it is. Most rich brown people are just as full of shit. So much more concerned with our cars and jewels than most of the world's poor looks just like you. So much more concerned with being privileged few. And who knows, maybe me too, because absolute power corrupts absolutely. But
I ain't even got to address what he just said right there at the end. The whole y'all already got it.
Absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day that will turn us insane. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, but absolute powerlessness does the same. It's not the poverty, it's the inequality we live with every day that will turn us insane.
Who's bad? Akala's in the building, man. That's what you call a real MC right here. Just schooled you, man. Please
Knowledge
pay
is
attention.
power.
Knowledge is power. Carlos just put it down, man. I think we just witnessed something real legendary. I think history has just been made in the BBC building, man.
Knowledge is power. That's 100. You know, and that's that's one of the things that I like about Akala. You know, or Akala. Some of y'all said it's the R. A couple of y'all was like, bro, there's not even an R in it. So what are you talking about? So I don't even know how to pronounce the name at this point. But I'm just gonna say Akala. That's one of the things that I like about Akala. You know, he just speak about real shit. It's not about is for him. From what I've heard from him, it's not about the rhyme schemes. It's not about the double entendres. It's not about, you know, flipping the similes and metaphors and doing a bunch of crazy shit with the wordplay, although he can. It's just about giving game, giving knowledge. You know? Kind of like letting the soul bleed on the track. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. I don't think I would have called that necessarily letting the soul bleed, but it's close. It's pretty damn. It's up there, you know. But it's just giving game, giving knowledge, giving some education to, you know, people that because without him, I wouldn't have ever known that white people were enslaved at some point in time by other white people. That's totally new to me, honestly and truthfully. And I'm not afraid to admit that shit because I don't fucking know everything. I've seen some people try to get at me for not knowing certain things about certain tracks or things that I've reacted to, and I'm like, the fuck? How am I like? Do I look like a supercomputer? I mean, thank you if I do. I appreciate it if you thought I was some type of Einstein genius, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know everything, and I'm never afraid to admit that. You know, and without Akala, you know, there's a lot of things that that I wouldn't have known without listening to him. You know, like that one thing that I mentioned. So major shout out to Akala. Fire in the Booth part number 2. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Make sure you guys leave a like before you go. Smack that subscribe button right over there, as you guys already know, and check out that video right over there too. You might like it, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Doc Rich, I'm out.